So hello everyone. In this video today, I'm going to explain how to integrate Mark Minervini's trend template into your daily screening routine in TradingView. So in previous tutorials, I explained the concept of the stage analysis, which is the life cycle of every stock or every other security, and also explained how the Minervini's trend template looks in detail. And I'm gonna, for those who have not seen that, I'm gonna attach the links for both the stage analysis concept and the trends template to this video. Just as a reminder, now we have 7 qualifiers for Minervini's trends templates. A couple of them cover the moving averages. So the 50-day moving average needs to be above the 150-day moving average for the relevant stock or the relevant security. The 150 then needs to be above the 200, and in the ideal case, now the current price is trading above the 50-day moving average. So these are all moving average trend qualifiers, which we can program into the stock screening filters. I'll explain in a minute how that looks like. And then there are some others, like the 25% above 52-week low qualifier of the trend template, or the current stock price within at least 25% of the 52-week high. Now, those can be covered by a special indicator on TradingView. I explained that also in this tutorial, how we can do that. And then the only thing which we cannot cover in TradingView is the so-called relative strength ranking, which is a proprietary indicator by Investors Business Daily. And I'm going to explain in another video how we also can bypass this requirement and then fully include the daily screening routine for stocks and securities in TradingView, considering Minervini's trend template. Okay, let's just jump into that. So I'm gonna really start from scratch here, not just take Amgen as an example. We're gonna use the candles. We have the candles here. Now we have the daily charts. And now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add 3 moving averages. 1, 2, 3. And I'm also gonna add the volume, which is always important to also consider the volume next to the price action. That's about it. Now we can go out again. Remember, now I talked about the 50, the 150, and the 200-day moving averages. So let's make that the 50. Normally like to have that in red, the 50 in red. Can also, that's fine. 50. Let's make that the 150. And we like to have that in blue, that's fine. And then let's make that the 200s. 200s. Let's just pick purple for this one, that's fine. So we have the moving averages integrated into our daily chart here. Now we have the volume. So what we're gonna do now we're gonna look here at the stock screening tool of TradingView. Now there you have the same for the Forex and the same for the crypto pairs. But now in this tutorial, focus on stocks. Now, of course, you can also apply this concept to Forex and cryptos. But for now, we're gonna focus on stocks now. So let's open the stock screener. We're gonna focus on the US markets, and I just have a filtered template, which I called general. Now, so this is completely blank now. We're gonna start populating these different filters, the symbol type. Now we only focus on common stocks. The exchange, now let's say you want to trade the New York Stock Exchange. Let's tick this box. Then now we have these categories here. Let's switch to technical. And let's look for the simple moving averages. So you have here the 50, the simple moving average 50 needs to above the 150. Now that's a little, it's not quite perfect now because you cannot click the 150, but we click the 100 for now. Now that's really good enough to cover our needs here. And then we said the 50 needs to be above the 100 or 150, and then the 100 needs to be above the 200. 200. So we have that. We said, now if you remember in the trend template, the price needs to be above the 50-day moving average. Let's go to descriptive category here, the price. Let's pick that price above. So the moving average 50. So we have that covered. Let's cross check here now. For now, we have 314 stocks in this screening ticker. Now that's quite a lot for our daily screening routine. So what I'd like to do normally, if we go back to all, I'd like to have pretty decent average trading volume. Now that's important to have normally now when you have a high trading volume, you have lower bid-ask spreads, which makes it easier, and you also have the liquidity in the markets now that also bigger stock orders are being filled without a problem. So let's just put the average volume in this case to 500,000 on the 30-day average. So that reduces the number of stocks in our screener to 139. That's still a bit high. Now what I also like to do is to have certain price level. So let's say the high or the low needs to be above $15. Now let's do that. So now what you see is we have 113, that's fine. That's good enough for the daily screening. So we can go out, we still have the 7 filters here. Remember to save this screen, which we called general. Let's just save that so you can always go back. So what I'm going to do now, open now my trend template list here, which is empty, and I'm gonna mark, not just left click on that, and then I scroll down. I mark all of the 113 stocks in that list. I press just shift and left click again. And you have them all marked, and then I press the right click button and add all selected to the watch list, and then all moving over. We all have them in our trend template list here. Now we can close the screener. What we're gonna do now, gonna add one relevant indicator to this daily chart, which is called, that's available. We go to indicators and search for it. It's TWP, Mark Minervini Trend-Templates criteria. Now you can add that. What you see here now, this box pops up. I don't like to have that on the right side. I'd like to have that. You can change that by clicking on the settings, and then where is it? Give me a minute. excuse me, now is table position. Just getting confused here. Yeah, I want to have that on the middle left side. No? Okay. Then you can bring that visual order to the front. So you always have this Mark Minervini's Trend-Template criteria listed here. And then you can click on the single stocks, and then you see which one of all Minervini's Trend-Template criteria are fulfilled. In this case, they are all fulfilled. No, not all, because you see a red button here. So what's not fulfilled, what's not met, is the price is at least 25% above the 52-week low. That's why you have a red dot here. No? And by doing that, you can click through the stocks, no, on your list from the screener. No? So for example, for Lamb Weston Holdings, it's all fulfilled. So if you want to follow Minervini's Trend-Template criteria, you can sort it out like that. So you can, for example, if you don't like this one, like just remove that from the list. Then you go through the full list and then see which ones of the stocks you want to keep in your watch list. So again, you have all of the Minervini Trend-Template criteria being checked via this process, except for IBD's Investor Business Daily's relative strength ranking. Now that cannot directly be obtained in TradingView. I'm going to explain in the next video how we can link the IBD-RS ranking to the TradingView methodology. Hope that was helpful, and see you next time.